Welcome back, Ghost Gang. We're at a place, a cemetery, that it's been quite a while since I've been here. This cemetery, it dates back into around 1860, which the property here was owned by David Thompson. They built like a church, a school, and a post office here on the property, which nowadays those are no longer here, but the burial site is here. They were burying, back at that time, because he donated this part of the land, for that. And I guess when Mr. Thompson had moved into this area, it was basically Thompson's Mill, or Wildcat. The school, the church, and the post office, they all closed down around the turn of the 20th century, but the burial ground still remains, and I guess those that still have family that are buried here, still some of those families are still being buried here today. It is not a very big cemetery. I would say probably maybe 50 to 100 graves here. It's right off of the main highway, but it is kind of a peaceful place. I know there is a lot of traffic that travels up and down this road during the daytime, which makes a little bit of noise, but if you're here during the night, just to be a little bit quieter. And that's usually when we come back and see if there are possibly any type of spirit activity, anything that still hangs around cemeteries today. There, around 2004, the cemetery received the Historical Commission's marker recognizing the historical significance of the cemetery, and it's still a very active cemetery. I do know that people do come to visit the graves because there are flags on a lot of military graves, as well as flowers or some kind of ornament or decoration on many of the others.
There's Spooky Mitchell.
Hey, Ghost Gang. I'm here with Tim,
Hey, folks.
one of the team members. We go to a lot of different haunted locations, cemeteries, haunted houses, buildings, out in the woods, bridges, roads, wherever. We've been here many times, and what would you say was your most memorable time of being here investigating?
I would have to say there's two different occasions. We were over here under the pavilion, and a large ball that we had out on one of these little tables, there was no wind out, of course, and I looked through the night vision, the viewfinder night vision camera, and I saw the ball moving, and told Tim, and he got a closer look at it. This ball was just moving on its own.
I mean, it was
in a circle, yeah.
Circles, If it would have been the wind, it would have blown it off the table.
Yeah, it would have. And I'd say that the second occasion was, again, we were over here in the pavilion, and another team member, he was zooming in on some kind of anomaly or something. It's some thing that seemed to peek out from behind the tree and stuff, and probably videoed that for about 30 seconds or so, and then it ducked back behind the tree.
Yeah, until we kind of recognized it was there, then it seems like it came at us.
Yeah, and we had the equipment and a REM pod and a couple of other devices set up, and it was like a full grab on the REM pod, and it drained it, and I mean very rapidly. It was
probably didn't last but about maybe a minute, 2 minutes.
I'd say, I'd agree.
Dead.
Yeah, it not fried it, but it drained the battery completely, and those are the two ones that really stick out in my mind.
I kind of remember that night because, I mean, it was kind of a peaceful atmosphere,
It was. It
vibe,
really
you know,
was.
while we were
Yeah.
doing it. But then when that thing come over, that totally
It
changed.
shifted. It really
you know,
did.
It got a little bit more heavy. So I don't know. It's because we recognized it. It got a little aggressive.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I mean, it didn't come over to harm anybody. I didn't get that type of feeling.
Right.
But I got that feeling like it didn't want us there.
Sure, sure. And the thing of it is, it would have had to have had a lot of energy to be able to manifest from peeking out from behind that tree. And hypothetically, if it drained a good bit of its energy, for it to have come over and did a full grab on the REM pod and other devices
Absolutely.
to gain some energy back, possible situation or possible theoretically, you know.
That was kind of crazy here. Now I do know another time I was here with my grandson, my youngest grandson, August.
Yes, sir.
That's when he used to go with me in daytime to some of the cemeteries where he would, you know, go place some flags on some of the military soldiers,
Sure.
some little gemstones or pennies on top of the headstones. But he also, since there's a lot of children, which is sad, that are buried in the cemetery, especially the ones that died at birth, ones that didn't live very long. They just didn't experience what life was really like.
Sure.
So he felt kind of sad about that. So we were at the dollar store one day, and he saw these little toy cars, these little baby dolls and stuff, you know, for like $1 each, you know, something like that. He asked me if we could buy some to take and place on some of the graves.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. So we did. This is one of the cemeteries he came, and there's a spirit I connected with the first time I come here. Her name was May.
Right.
I believe that she's possibly the first one buried here.
Right.
But I later on researched to find out that no, there's another name of another one that was buried here before her. But she is, I believe, a very active spirit here in the cemetery. And you know, I have got her to do a few things when I come here to do some research to see if there are any spirits that are around, but I couldn't get her to come and interact with me.
Right.
But he was here, and since he put that doll baby down there, I had him hold one of the K2 meters I had, and I said, hey, mate, you know, I'll just left your doll baby on your headstone over there for you. Maybe you go over there and touch that little box in his hand, you know, let him know that you like it. I mean, right off the bat, that thing just started spiking all the way to red.
Goodness.
And I thought, oh, really? It takes a little toy doll baby to get you to interact with somebody. But
hey, if it works,
it
works.
That was pretty cool.
Heck yeah, man.
But we have, you know, had several other devices go off here. We have gotten some EVPs here before.
We have both through the Spirit Talker and through the digital recorder.
Yeah. I don't think here that we have seen any apparitions or shadow
other
figures.
than from behind that tree over there that one time.
Yeah, other than that.
Quite a bit of cat ball action.
Yeah, you know, a lot of our devices go off. But,
absolutely.
I mean, it is a very peaceful cemetery.
It really is.
We are going to walk around here a little bit, and you know, I'm kind of intrigued about, you know, the different style of headstones, you know, the changes that are made to them from the early or late 1800s to the early 1900s to present day. They've changed so much over the years, and there's just so many epitaphs, I guess that's what you call it.
Yes.
You know, on you know, kind of like a poem in a way, I guess, on a lot of these headstones. There's so many different ones. It's kind of intriguing, you know, on the different type poems or sayings that are on these headstones.
Kind of humanizes and personalizes the individual, so to speak.
And I don't think it gave us a name of the first one that was buried here, but it said it was buried back in
1860?
Can't even remember the date, but it was in the 1800s. I'm not really sure what the earliest date in here. But we're going to kind of check out some of these in here and, you know, see if we can't find maybe the earliest one that's recognizable. So let's go on this journey. Alright, we are here in Union Cemetery, and like I say, it's not a very big place. It's a flagpole and a little pavilion over there, and several graves. It looks like a lot of them are fairly, you know, not that old. you know, mid-late 1900s.
A lot of the older ones over here in that corner.
Yeah, the older ones are kind of back over on that back side, but I guess back over there, I don't know if the pavilion, that slab, was possibly maybe where the church was, or a school or something, or where those buildings would have been located. But they were here on the property somewhere until they either, you know, kind of fell apart from nature, or whether they were torn down or they caught fire and burned down. Don't know. But I guess this is a little historical marker that was given to them in 2004. I'll kind of hold back here for a little bit, and you know, if you want to read what it says, you can zoom in on it. But this was dedicated 2004 as being a historical cemetery. And 1885 is the date of the earliest marked grave, is what this is saying here. So, you know, it doesn't give a name, so I don't know. Maybe we can find a grave with that date on it.
140 years, if that sounds accurate.
Yeah. Let's see, it looks like the names are going to be facing the highway. These are not very old, but you know, I'm not seeing any, you know, epitaph on any of them. Got some designs. Go on them. But yeah, they were telling me usually down here in the bottom of the headstone,
yes,
people that, you know, do the engraving on them.
Sure.
I think it's probably maybe older ones, not so much nowadays.
Kind of like signing a painting.
Yeah, they're kind of leaving their signature or whatever on there.
Sure.
And the Army. James, thank you for service.
Thank you, sir.
There's one that's pretty common in loving memory.
Oh, yeah.
I guess she had 3 children.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a lot of these look not too old.
Maybe 10,
over here on
years.
this side.
Yeah. Looks like one over there from the early 80s, but that's more of, like you were saying, the very newer ones.
Yeah. Yeah, the old ones are going to be back over this way.
Yes, sir.
Towards that back side, upper corner down.
Yes, sir.
You know.
What's the backstory of all this growed up, tomatoes or vines or something over here?
Right there in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if, you know,
maybe the family planted those?
That was planted there, or, you know,
here we go.
What that is.
Alvin Ray Shipley.
Shipley, U.S. Army.
Yes, sir. Mr. Shipley, thank you for your service, sir.
Yeah, don't know. A little statue or a decoration of like a angel baby, I would say. It's kind of weathered and deteriorated. You know, if they don't kind of take care of these,
yeah,
you know, keep a restoration or cleanup on them, they just deteriorate and
overgrown and forgotten.
yeah, lose all the writing on it to where they're non-legible. But people do come, well, I guess there's a grave that's there.
Yeah. Probably
You know,
old vines for a rose garden, maybe.
it's overgrown, you know. So,
Ronnie Elbert Snowden.
must have been a guitar player.
Looks like a musician. He loves Stonehenge Room.
Yeah. A lot of the newer headstones are basically all the same size.
Yes, sir.
You know, some of them a little different color than others, but
Different
you know,
sort of marble, maybe,
yeah,
or stone.
but pretty much kind of uniform.
Yes, sir.
It'd be kind of, you know, I kind of look for ones where you have a bunch of them that are basically the same, but then you find one that's a little different.
Unique, sort of.
And that's the ones I want to look at.
That stand out.
You know, to see, you know, if the burial date or whatever is around the same time as the others.
Right.
Or whether it's an older grave and that's the reason why it looks older.
Yeah.
You know, it makes me kind of curious about,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
How's the battery looking?
what's going on there. It's in the green. What we got
That
over
one
here?
stands out.
What's that, a Ninja Mutant Turtle or whatever?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Must be a
James
child.
Cody Allen Bevel, 1984, 1991. Young kid.
Yeah,
man.
young.
Superstar still shining. That's sad, man.
He must have liked the.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles. I used to love that show.
I still watch the movie ones,
I
not
love those
necessarily
from the 90s,
not
bro.
necessarily the cartoon ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're kind of comical in a way.
They're funny. They really are. They went above and beyond back then. They didn't have the technology of animation like they got nowadays. Back then, they really went the distance in quality of puppetry or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
92 to 82.
82.
1892.
Oh, yeah. This is sad. This one broke.
Oh, dang. I hate that.
That's where I love to come in and repair them, put them back, try to put them back. Restoration to,
yeah, man.
you know, what they look like.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like basically over here,
Oh, yeah.
something had happened to an old one.
Don't get their picture on video or edit it out.
You know,
Or edit it out on the review.
I can blur it out.
Gotcha.
As far as that goes, it shows up.
Right.
It's almost like the one that was there fell apart, and they,
Redid.
you know, got another one
Yeah.
to put in.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you got different little things, flowers and little hangers with like flower pots or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But it's kind of neat to see a lot of the little different
Styles.
you know, toys or trinkets or you know, decorations that are around them.
Yes, sir. If tears could build a stairway in memories lane, I'd walk right up to heaven and bring you home again. Wow. Powerful.
Yeah, there's so many little different sayings.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they put on headstones, which is pretty cool. And of course, you got some markers that, you know, it just doesn't have any information. Like these here, it's like a last name.
Yes, sir.
but you don't know who is buried there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you kind of wonder about a lot of these spots in here, in between a lot of these graves.
Yeah.
If there's possibly someone buried there that doesn't even have a marker anymore.
Yeah, I mean, in all likelihood, probably so. Even say 30 years ago, 40 years ago, the price of a headstone and funeral would be astronomical.
Well, someone's been here to kind of decorate this one for the season, Halloween.
Yep.
Got the little pumpkins with the
Yeah.
flower arrangement, the fall flower arrangement in it.
Yeah, I like that. Over here too.
Yeah, there's more of them there.
Wow. Yeah.
What, 1922? Was that, 1922, 1925.
Yeah.
So we know it goes back at least that far.
Yes, sir.
And now we're getting over into the older ones.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure there was something here buried.
Yes, sir.
That one doesn't have any date on that one, does it?
Right here? Oh,
Can't tell, just the
18,
name.
1948, 38, 48, looks like Penny ML. Lift that up. Thank you for your service, Mr. Penny. We're going to fix your flag here.
1951. 1969.
Yeah, here's the older
Yeah.
part. Hey, Van Dam.
Those are not going to have any readings that you can read anymore. 1920.
1920, 1918, 1920.
Has a very short life, unfortunately. Uh, 1911.
Looks like it.
Yeah, 1911.
I don't see an epitaph though. Hey, Van Dam. Wonder if they have anybody in the family named Jean Claude.
Hmm. 1906 to 1910.
Married 1908. March 2nd, 1913. Passed away November 3rd, 1915.
1930.
87, 1930, yeah. Done from...
There's some babies there.
Yes, sir. Gone from our home, but not from our heart.
Yeah.
Epitaph.
Born and died on the same day.
Dang.
That one didn't live very long.
Yeah.
Not even a year old.
Yeah. Cold blast on my back.
Yeah, breeze.
That ain't the wind. Or ain't just the wind.
Looks like 1909.
I believe so. 1908 to 1909.
Or is that a zero? 1900?
Yeah.
Can't tell.
I'm with you on that, man. If we can find out the right watered or whatever cleaner ratio, we can clean off headstones like these and stuff. I'd love to,
Well, you talked about getting a sketch
A rubbing.
Yeah, where you can rub
Yeah.
to bring out the dates, which is
Yeah. I
one way of doing it, but
yes, a pencil and a piece of paper. Rubbings. Easier
Well,
logo to be able to recognize.
that was probably a lot bigger at one point.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it's somewhat buried underneath the ground.
Erosion and stuff too, and
Where
growth.
Died. Can't see what the
something nice.
Date is.
Tim, it feels like something's grabbing my right wrist. I mean, freaky cold, like a hand. Spooky. Feel that right there. Feels like something's grabbing my wrist right there. It's freaking cold. Feel that right here.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just my imagination, but that's never happened. Well, it has, just a very long time ago. Andrew J4. Like headstones like this would be perfect to do for rubbings and stuff.
Yeah, because it'd be nice to know some dates.
Yeah, absolutely. Names
on
these.
Because those style are old.
Oh yeah.
A lot older. And there's some that are just plain stones.
Oh yeah.
That are down here. That looks like it might be 1900.
Looks like it. Yeah. 1885 to 1900. It's not just this cemetery, but others. I wonder, how many cemeteries, how many cemeteries that have graves that are outside the fence line that nobody even thought to either put the fence around, or maybe it was just buried under so much grass and overgrowth but I've seen from time to time a cemetery like that, but I would hope that all of them in this cemetery at least are within the fence line and actually documented.
And no telling about these ones where they just got like stones.
Yeah, people that couldn't afford actual.
They may have had something engraved in them at one time.
Yeah, it would have been worn by the weather though.
This one here is totally smooth.
Yeah. Maybe on the back side? Yeah, it's on this side.
They got it going facing the wrong direction.
Yeah. East to west.
1911.
It's facing west, opposite of Jerusalem. Of course, it looks like it may have been broken once upon a time, and they reset it backwards, maybe.
Yeah, I just put it, when they put it back up, they put it going the wrong direction.
Yeah, so that's facing opposite of Jerusalem. It's strange. Normally they typically will, a burial, the grave will face east towards Jerusalem.
$18.92.
Wow, in the arms of Jesus. Something in the arms of Jesus. Safe in the arms of Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, there's one old one there. But it looks fairly old.
It does, man. Looks like that may be
kind of non-legible unless it's on this other side.
Yeah.
Which it's not.
Nope.
Old Woodman of the World.
Yes, sir.
It's got a lot of wood
Got some right
off
here
in the
too.
back.
Right here. Let's see. Take it out.
I mean, it's a decent sized area, but there's still a lot of space in here that's open.
By the something I'd have to do rubbing that erected by the something.
It's a woodsman of the world.
Oh yeah.
And it'll tell what group it was with or whatnot. Died, looks like 1904.
I believe so, yes, sir.
Couple stones there, but not gonna know who's there. Got one here and one there.
I'm curious to see if hypothetically there may be a grave or two outside the line.
I don't think so. If it had been one that was totally overgrown and didn't have a fence line around it,
Yes, sir.
because they have surveyed this to,
Oh, okay.
you know, to where they can put the fence, so they make sure that, you know, everything's inside of it.
Yeah, no, totally, man.
Alright. May's graves over here. May, you around? I know it's been a while since I've been here. I don't know if you remember August or not, but
Hello, May.
he come and left a little dog baby with you. Right there you are. See, that's got like a moss or
May.
corrosion
Oh, yeah.
growing on it. It needs to be
Moss.
cleaned off. But you
Yeah,
need to
it's
get
moss,
that,
I
get the
think.
solution and a soft brush.
Yeah. Wonder if a simple water and soap solution would do it.
No,
Dawn
you don't
soap.
use soap.
You don't do soap? Okay.
It says no soap, no bleach,
Ah.
water, and there's a certain solution chemical
Yes, sir.
that you can use that won't damage or corrode
Great.
the headstones.
Gotcha.
You know, and I need to find out what that solution is, where to get it.
Yes, sir.
You want to order a bottle of it, get a little spray washer with the spray solution,
Yeah.
and then to brush it,
Yeah.
and then a water solution just to rinse it off.
Sure, yeah.
You know, try to.
I mean, I don't know if we, like I was saying earlier, if we need to get permission from the people in charge of the cemetery, or just got to give them a heads up that we're planning to do that, or because some families may not want their loved ones' graves, you know, actually washed off for whatever their personal reasons would be.
Well, I can't imagine that.
Sir?
I say I can't imagine that.
I mean, I'm just
They'd probably,
just thinking
you
outside
know,
the
love
box.
it to where it's still memorable, recognizable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He is at rest in heaven. 1867, 1947. Well, quite a lengthy
Looks like
stroke.
1900s, the earliest
Yeah,
that's recognizable
yeah, 1900.
over here, but
That's strange that
Like I
that's
say.
all facing west and not east.
this is pretty much this cemetery.
Really is beautiful, beautiful place.
And there's that famous tree where
Oh, that one peeking out behind
where
it.
whatever that
You want me to peek
apparition
around?
or spirit or something, it's kind of like a white
Yeah,
translucent
it was weird,
figure.
man.
And they kept kind of ducking back and forth in behind that tree and out to where Joe saw it, and then we started paying attention to the camera
Yeah.
and zoomed in on it.
Yeah.
It peeked around and said, "Oh yeah, apparition or whatever." Then it came at us.
Yeah, that's.
It's
I don't
like,
really
it's like we
believe in
recognize
coincidence
it.
And the fact that we saw that, and then X amount of seconds or a minute later, we get a full grab on the REM pod, and I think it was one of the cat balls too that moved that night.
Yeah, well, cat ball got knocked off.
Yeah.
K2 was going off.
Oh yeah.
REM pod was going off.
Until it got drained.
Yeah. So it didn't take very long.
It was cool though, man. That was, I mean, amazing.
Well, that's our visit here at the, where you at? There you are. That's our visit here at this cemetery with a little history and kind of a look around, you know, checking out some of the different, you know, headstones to see what kind of early dates we can find, try to get an idea of the earliest recognizable. The one they're showing back in, what I say, 1885, something like
I
that.
believe so, yes, sir.
You know, I mean, it's here somewhere where it's at. We didn't come across it. Of course, there's a lot of them that we're here in the older section that, you know, we can't make out. So, you know, that's just part of it. Anyway, hope you enjoy this video, and catch us on the next one.
Thank y'all for tuning in.